It's midnight now. We're just gonna give this beef a nice dry rub and allow it to marinate overnight, and then we're going to finish it off in the oven.
Me know about sardine, mackerel, bully beef, chicken foot, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing a waste, nothing a dash way.
First thing we're gonna do is just get this washed with some vinegar and water. So we're not gonna remove these cords, right? Because we want them to keep our beef nice and firmly in place. See? So I went in with about 3 tablespoons of that vinegar in some water, and we just want to wash this. Nice and clean, alright? So we're gonna allow that to just drain a bit and get dried, right? So for the dry rub now, first thing I'm gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, half teaspoon of cumin, and this gives the beef a nice flavor. You feel me? I say? Half teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So a little bit of heat in the thing. 1 teaspoon of rosemary. Going with 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. Half teaspoon of mixed spice, which contains cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. You know what I say? Give it a nice little flavor. This is optional, but I like that in it. Alright, we're just gonna mix everything together now. Get that nice and going, you know. So we have everything well incorporated. You feel me I say? Now it's time for us to dry rub that beef. Just gonna go in with a nice sprinkle onto our casserole dish. A generous amount. It's about half the amount of that seasoning. And then now we're going to roll the beef in that. So to mop up that seasoning, you see me? Kind of press it on there. And we repeat for the sides that don't have any. Going with that onto the sides. So I have here 1 onion that's already been washed, right? Just gonna chop this into 4. Skin and everything on, just get it nicely washed, right? I have here about 6 garlic cloves. Chop those roughly. No fancy dancy. 1 carrot. Skin on, just wash it nice and clean. And we're gonna chop that. And then I have a half a tomato. If you have a whole tomato going, I just want to use this tomato up, right? Dice that into 4 just the same. Now, if you have celery, that would be fantastic. However, I don't have any celery, so I'm going to have to use my carrot, tomato, garlic, and onions, right? Then I'm going to go in with my onion. So set the onion like this, because I want that beef to rest on the onion. Put that on top right there. Nice. And we're gonna go in now with our carrots and your tomatoes. With our garlic, fresh thyme, and a few grains of pimento. This pimento helps to tenderize the meat and makes the sauce so delicious. You know what I say? Doing it about 10 grains or so. And about 4 bay leaves for added flavor. So there you have it, nice and coated in that dry rub. You feel me I say? And the reason for us to put all these veggies in, because they are eventually going to be a part of that beautiful brown sauce that we're going to be making. You see me? So we have all these veggies in. Once they get roasted, release the excess flavor and makes that sauce tremendous. So I'm just going to cling wrap this and allow it to sit in my fridge to marinate overnight. And tomorrow is the big day. So it's officially day 2 and this is up and running. Just gonna remove the wrapping. It smells real nice. You see me? So I'm just gonna add a bit of oil onto my veggies. Get them nice and roasted, you know. This I need it to be well done. And all that onion that it's sitting on, all the flavor will come oozing up into that roast beef. So let's get this wrapped, throw it in a preheated oven at 400 degrees to cook for about 45 minutes. See, after which I'll show you what I go on. So timer is off and this is what we look like 45 minutes later. If you're doing a thicker cut of beef, you would obviously let it run for longer, right? So I'm just going to remove this. We're going to work on that sauce. I'm going to hit that with some beef stock, right? Now I pre-made this beef stock. I have a video out on how to make your chicken stock or broth. You can check that video out and just replace the chicken with beef and beef bones and you'll get the perfect homemade beef stock. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't have beef stock, you can use water, but this just creates such a difference in the flavor. So we'll just wash the sides down to get all of that excess flavor from it. Two tablespoons of oyster sauce. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So we're going to put that at medium heat and allow this to cook and reduce for about 5 minutes. While our gravy is being reduced, I'm going to go in now with 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch to 1.5 tablespoons of water. So whatever portion of cornstarch equal water. Just going to mix that in. Get it nice and smooth. You feel what I say? Nicely incorporated and lump free. So we're going to gradually add our cornstarch and then help it to thicken up that gravy a bit. So gradually add and mix so that it doesn't become lumpy. We need a nice, smooth, silky sauce. So that oil that we added onto the veggies from the get-go helps to roast the vegetables and extract the added flavor that's in it, as well as to get this gravy to a nice, sheeny texture with the help of the juices from that roast beef. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to allow this to cook and thicken now for an additional 5 minutes on medium-low heat. Just going to strain this off to get our gravy nice and smooth. Squeeze the excess juice from the carrots and everything, you know. Get that flavor out. You get all of that juice from it, see? You can put this back on the stove on medium just to get a little bit thicker and maximize on flavor. Look at that color. Proper beef color. Just gonna remove the strings, right? And then we're gonna cut into that. You know what I say? This I need it to be well done, so it looks. Proper well done beef. If you want it to cook less, obviously you give it less time. Beautiful sauce. Just gonna go ahead and spoon that right over. Look at that. Beautiful. So there you have it. How to prepare roast beef here on More Style Cooking It. Once again, Thank you very much for watching, and do remember to hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos like these. Until next time, safe travel on the gravel and go and pick up on yourself.
Let me see another dinner for later. But know you fast, girl, you have to tell me. Cause any man can feed you, so that's why I always take me to the kitchen. Yeah, yeah, yeah.